Before we begin, you're watching AI President Analysis. This is a political analysis podcast for education and discussion purposes only. No endorsements, no affiliations. All information is based on publicly available sources.
Yesterday, Pakistan declared open war on Afghanistan. Not a border skirmish, not a diplomatic spat. Open war. Pakistan bombed Kabul, the capital. And here's the fun part. Pakistan has nuclear weapons. February 27th, Pakistan's defense minister stood in front of cameras and said it. Open war. Our patience has run out. Now there will be decisive action. Within hours, Pakistani F-16s hit targets in Kabul, Kandahar, Jalalabad, Paktika. Not border posts, capital, major cities, military headquarters. Who are they fighting? The Taliban. You know, the guys who beat America in 2021? The guys who outlasted 20 years of U.S. occupation, $2 trillion and NATO forces? Those guys. Pakistan thought it would be easy. Bomb some camps, Taliban backs down, problem solved. Wrong. Taliban hit back hard. Thursday night, Taliban forces launched coordinated attacks on Pakistani military posts, drones, mortars, ground assaults. They captured Pakistani positions, killed soldiers, took prisoners. Pakistan claims 274 Taliban fighters killed. Taliban claims 55 Pakistani soldiers killed and more captured. Nobody knows real numbers, but both sides are bleeding. And here's what should terrify you. Pakistan has 170 nuclear warheads, tactical nukes, strategic nukes, deliverable by missile and aircraft. If this spirals, if Taliban pushes into Pakistan, if Pakistan feels existential threat, nukes become option. If you want analysis that doesn't sugarcoat reality, subscribe. We cover wars, presidents, and global chaos. No filter. Subscribe. Now let me tell you why Americans should care. Because this is your mess too. Pakistan is a U.S. ally. America gives Pakistan billions in military aid. Your tax dollars bought the F-16s bombing Kabul right now. And they're losing. Since 2001, U.S. has given Pakistan over $30 billion in aid, most of it military, training, weapons, intelligence, all to fight terrorism, secure the region, stabilize Afghanistan. How's that working out? Taliban just bombed Pakistani cities with drones. They captured Pakistani military posts. They're winning. The same Taliban that America spent 20 years fighting. The same Taliban that humiliated U.S. forces in 2021. Now they're humiliating Pakistan, America's ally, using American tactics, drone warfare, asymmetric attacks. They learned from fighting you. Now they're using it. And it gets better. India supports Afghanistan now. India, America's partner in the Indo-Pacific, strengthening ties with Taliban government. Why? Because India hates Pakistan, enemy of my enemy. So you have U.S. supporting Pakistan, India supporting Afghanistan, both claiming to be U.S. partners. This is your foreign policy. Congratulations. Hit the like button if you think U.S. foreign policy is a clown show, because we're just getting started. Next, here's what happens next, and it's worse than you think.
Scenario 1. Pakistan wins quick. Scenario 2. This drags on for months. Scenario 3. Pakistan uses nukes. Guess which one is most likely? Scenario 1. Pakistan achieves quick victory. They bomb Taliban positions for a week. Taliban retreats. Ceasefire brokered by Qatar or China. War ends. Probability? 15%. Why so low? Because Taliban doesn't retreat. They've never retreated. Not against Soviets, not against America. Not now. Pakistan can bomb cities, Taliban will hit back with guerrilla warfare, drone strikes in Pakistani cities, suicide bombs, IEDs. Pakistan cannot win quick. Taliban proved that against better militaries than Pakistan. Scenario 2, long war. This is most likely, 60% probability. Fighting continues for months, maybe years, becomes a frozen conflict like India, Pakistan, and Kashmir. Sporadic airstrikes, border clashes, occasional terrorist attacks in each other's cities. Neither side wins, both sides bleed. Civilians die, refugees flood borders. Pakistan's economy already collapsing. Inflation 30%, IMF bailouts, power shortages. Long war makes it worse. Military spending increases, economic crisis deepens, political instability grows. Taliban doesn't care. They have nothing to lose, no economy to protect, no international reputation to maintain. They can fight forever. Pakistan cannot. Scenario 3, nuclear escalation. Probability 25% and rising. If Taliban drone strikes hit major Pakistani cities, if they attack Islamabad or Karachi, if casualties mount, Pakistani military will consider tactical nuclear strike on Taliban positions inside Afghanistan. Not city-busting warheads, small tactical nukes, battlefield weapons, hit Taliban strongholds in the mountains, show strength, deter further attacks, force Taliban to negotiate. What happens after? Unknown. International condemnation, sanctions, isolation, but more importantly, it normalizes nuclear weapons use. First time since 1945. That changes everything. Comment which scenario you think happens. I want to know what people predict. Comment below. But here's the real question nobody's asking.
Was Afghanistan withdrawal worth it? U.S. left August 2021. Chaotic, humiliating. 13 soldiers killed in airport bombing. Biden said it was time. No more forever wars. Let Afghans handle it. This is them handling it. U.S. spent 20 years in Afghanistan. $2 trillion. 2,400 American soldiers dead. 20,000 wounded. Goal: defeat Taliban. Stabilize region, prevent terrorism, build democracy. Result: Taliban controls Afghanistan, region destabilizing, war with Pakistan, democracy dead. Biden said U.S. forces leaving would not lead to Taliban takeover. Wrong. Biden said regional partners would maintain stability. Wrong. Biden said terrorism threat was contained. Debatable. And now, 3 years later, Taliban fighting nuclear-armed Pakistan, winning. Pakistan is U.S. ally, gets American weapons, U.S.-trained military, still losing to Taliban. So what was the point? 20 years, $2 trillion, thousands dead, Afghanistan withdrawal called necessary. But if Taliban destabilizes the entire region and triggers nuclear war, was it worth it? Nobody's asking this question. I'm asking it. Share this video if you think people need to see this perspective. Mainstream media won't say it. Share it. Final predictions. What happens in next 30 days? Next 7 days, fighting intensifies. Pakistan hits more Afghan cities. Taliban hits more Pakistani cities. Civilian casualties mount. Refugees flee. International pressure grows. Qatar and China will try to mediate. Ceasefire talks scheduled. Probably fail. Why? Because neither side has incentive to stop. Pakistan needs to show strength, prove it can defeat Taliban, restore credibility. Taliban needs to show it can resist, maintain its reputation as undefeatable. Next 14 to 30 days, escalation decision point. If Taliban manages a drone strike on major Pakistani city, Islamabad, Karachi, Lahore, Pakistan's military will push for tactical nuke authorization. Prime Minister will face choice: authorize nuclear strike or look weak. If he authorizes, first nuclear weapon used in combat since 1945. If he doesn't, military may act anyway. Pakistan military doesn't always listen to civilians. Long-term predictions. This becomes frozen conflict, like Kashmir. Low-intensity warfare for years, occasional escalations, occasional ceasefires, never fully resolved. Pakistan's economy continues collapse. Political instability increases, risk of military coup. Taliban government solidifies, proves it can fight conventional war, gains legitimacy. India benefits, its enemy Pakistan weakened, its rival China forced to mediate. And America watches from the sidelines. Can't intervene, too politically toxic after Afghanistan withdrawal. Can't abandon Pakistan, too strategically important. Can't support Taliban, too embarrassing after 20 years of war. So America does nothing, while its ally loses to the enemy America couldn't beat. Taliban beat America, now beaten Pakistan. Next, who knows? But one thing's clear, your tax dollars arm the losing side. Again. Welcome to 21st century geopolitics. It's a joke, and you're paying for it. Subscribe if you want analysis that pisses off everyone equally. No propaganda, just cold, hard facts. Subscribe. See you in the next one. This is just beginning.